give these individuals a round of applause. At this contest, everyone please rise and remove all hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Friedenberger Court at the campus of Mississinewa High School, where we are about ready to get underway the varsity girls basketball action here. Mississinewa Indians play host to the Wabash Apaches from obviously Wabash, Indiana. So we are excited to get underway. The JV games actually just finished about 20 minutes ago, and the JV Lady Indians did defeat the JV Wabash Apaches. I can't remember the exact score. It was somewhere around 32-34 to about 19. So great win there for the JV team. We are just now introducing starting lineups here for both teams. Very exciting to get underway here. The starting lineup for the Mississinewa Indians. I'll let the PA announcer Dalton Bishop go for it, and then I will explain it right afterwards. All right, if you did not hear that very clearly, the starters for your Lady Indians is, first off, we have number 32, Carson Yakel, is a freshman. We have number 23, J.C. Crick, another freshman. We have number 2, Mia Cady, a senior. We have number 15, Abby Smith, who is a junior. And then we have number 33, Kate Ramey, who is another senior. So this starting lineup for the Indians is 2 freshmen, 2 seniors, and a junior. And both the freshmen, Carson Yakel and J.C. Crick, are both very good at this game of basketball. So it's very exciting for the Lady Indians as they move on in the next couple of years. They have a very young core here. Obviously, Mia Cady is who she is. She's been averaging about 22 points a game so far in the first 2 games. And we are underway here at Friedenberger Court. And right off the bat, the Indians do get the tip, but they throw it out of bounds and turnover here right off the bat. In the first game against Northfield, the Indians did win 58-53. However, there was about 30 turnovers for both teams involved in there. So that is definitely something we're going to have to pay attention to for the Lady Indians. Very hard-nosed defense so far. And, oh, great pass in the middle. Thought that was going to be taken, but it was not. A miss, a block, another miss, another miss. And we cannot get the rebound. There we go. Carson steals it away and drives it up the court here for the first real possession. Oh, what a pass to Mia Katie down low, and she scores. Carson Yakel finds the wide open. Actually, not even wide open, just a perfect pass in between some defenders there for the 2-point bucket for Mia Katie. And Carson almost gets another steal right there. And a block. And J.C. Crick almost had it, but she steps out of bounds. So like I was saying, Mia Katie's been averaging 21.5 points after the first 2 games. By far the leader here. And then actually someone who will come off the bench, number 3, Carmen Swindle, is next on the team with 9.5, and so is J.C. Crick. So, freshman J.C. Crick is second in scoring, and then Carmen Swindle is a junior. So, very good scoring here. Another turnover for Mia Katie. Just got stolen on the baseline. Great pass inside from the Apaches. Up and under. That's 2-point basket for the Apaches. That was number 13 for the Apaches. That is Jade Stumbo. And another turnover. And an easy basket here for number 21, Riley Yoakum for the Apaches. A couple of easy, bad turnovers for the Indians to start off. And almost another travel right there. Full court pressure here for the Apaches is giving the Indians some problem. Another almost turnover out to Abby Smith. Drives inside to Kate Ramey, and she puts it up and just off. And there is a foul underneath, fighting for the rebound. That is a foul on the Indians. So a couple of nice, at least shot attempts here under the basket at the first, but we're just not able to get them in. Rebounding and obviously, like I said, turnovers has been a problem here to start out. Apologize for the clock here. And a foul on the potential steal attempt by the Indians. So that is their second foul here in the first. Actually, no, that was not a foul. That was a loose ball something. So that was a jump ball, and the possession goes to Wabash. And we are back underway here. 6 minutes left here in quarter number 1. And a bad pass and a steal by Kate Ramey there. Mia Katie is bringing it now up. Carson Yakel slows it down and gets the offense ready. A 2-3 zone here for the Apaches, but Mia Katie goes right in the middle and misses the jumper. Apaches throwing a 2-3 zone out here. And that is a traveling. You cannot do that. So that's a turnover for the Apaches. Very sloppy here so far for both teams to start out. But full court pressure for both teams, and that is giving them a lot of fits here early. There we go. We get across the line to Mia Katie. That's back to J.C. Crick, almost and over and back there. Abby Smith for the 3. Great shot by Abby Smith right there. And we get a steal. Carson Yakel gets it. She's on the fast break. She's going. Drops it off to Mia Katie for, right off the back of the rim. And that's a foul. Not a foul, a jump ball. Carson Yakel was able to tie up the defender there, and the possession arrow is towards the Indians. So Carson Yakel will take it out underneath the basket. Gets it out to J.C. Crick for 3. 2 quick three-pointers in a row here. Full court pressure. The Indians are back on top, 8-4 in quarter number 1. But they let up a couple of easy passes down low, and they do foul on that one. So number 33, Linda Cortez, is going to the line for the Wabash Apaches. Shooting 2. And the first one is no good.
Checking in for the ladies in the lineup, number 14, Megan Stanley.
And the second one is off the mark as well. Mia Katie's bringing it up. She drops off to Carson Yackel, who slows it down a little bit. Abby Smith inside to number 14, Megan Stanley, who just checked into the ball game. And she misses an easy layup, and the Apaches are on the attack. And almost a travel there, but she gets inside, but Mia Katie gets the rebound. Indians have numbers here. Takes it in for the layup, and a foul. Mia Katie will be going to the line to shoot 2. Fast-paced first quarter here. Mia Katie at the line shooting 2. Sorry about that, guys. A little technical difficulties, but we are back up and running. It is 10-4 here in the first quarter for the Indians. And a foul on the shot. Indians cannot get that rebound, so number 33, Linda Cortez, goes back to the line. She will attempt 2 shots. And the first one is good. And the second one is up and in. That's a very high arcing shot for Linda Cortez right there. And again, this full court pressure from the Apaches. Abby Smith into the middle to Mia Katie, back to JC Crick, and they get it across pretty easily here. Carson Yackel is hounded down on the, and Mia Katie up for 3, and just off the back of the rim. A good move there from the Apache offensive player right there, but she was unable to finish. Carson Yackel takes the ball up from left to right. The Indians are obviously in their white jerseys with red numbers, and the Wabash Apaches are in the black with white numbers with the orange trim on it. Carson Yackel wide open in the middle, down low to Mia Katie, out to Megan Stanley for the 2-point shot. She misses it, thought she got fouled there, but the officials did not see it. And JC Crick with a great deflection there to go out of bounds to stop the fast break. And we have some substitutions now for the Apaches. Number 24, Casey Long, and number 35, Brooklyn Westendorf check in for the Lady Apaches. Another deflection out of bounds for the Indians there. They finally get the ball in here. And we have a new Lady Indian on the court for the first time. I will get to that in just a second. And up for 3. And just off the back of the rim. And the new Indian right there, Kaya Jones, the senior, takes the ball, gets the rebound, takes the ball, but dribbles it off her own leg out of bounds. Says hi to a couple kids walking down the sideline before she gets back on defense. Like I said, very fast pace here, which is making this game a little bit sloppier than probably both coaches want. A lot of turnovers from both teams so far. The Apaches break that full court press. They have a down on the baseline, up towards the elbow, and she traveled. It was a decent move, but just moved her pivot foot a little bit there. That was number 35, Brooklyn Westendorf. Just picked up her pivot foot to try to make that move and got called for the travel. And Carson gets it across the half-court line to JC Crick. She takes up a shot and is off the front of the rim. No good, but she gets fouled from behind, so she will go to the line for 2. And she hits the first free throw. 11-6 here late in the first quarter. And the second one is no good. Apaches get the rebound there, out and running. They do not have numbers, however, so they smartly decide to slow it up here. And that's a pass on the inside. Mia has a deflection, but not able to get it. And the Apaches get inside the lane. Ball's bouncing around down there, and eventually it goes off of an Indian defender. Apache's ball here. It looked like Mia Katie was going to get that steal, but she hit it right to an Apache player, and then they got right into the lane, just missed the bunny right up next to the basket, and they get the ball back, though. And a nice drive to the baseline for an easy layup. Number 4, Elizabeth Mattern, just drove right by Megan Stanley for an easy, wide-open layup to make it 11-8 here in the first quarter. They get the ball across now. J.C. Crick takes it right down the middle, shoots up a 2-point shot, and it's good. That shot looks way too easy for J.C. Crick right there. She's going to have that all night. And the Apaches very easily break the press and get a wide open layup on the other end. J.C. Crick gets around the defense. Mia Katie's wide open for a 3-point shot and just rims out. And the ball goes out of bounds, but that is because Megan Stanley fouled number 12, Kiera Wilson, and it is Apache ball. And Kate Ramey checks back into the ball game for number 14, Megan Stanley. On the floor right now for the Indians is Kate Ramey, Mia Katie, Carson Yakel, J.C. Crick, and Kaya Jones. 3 seniors and a couple of freshmen out there. And the Indians get the steal. Carson takes it up, but she slows it down because they do not have numbers. Out to Mia Katie. Inside to J.C. Crick again for that mid-range jump shot, but this time it's no good. And another layup there for the Apaches, and she is able to get it in. Kiera Wilson hit with the bump. Somehow is able to get that one in. Inside to Kate Ramey. Back outside to J.C. Crick for 3. And that is an air ball. Nothing but nothing right there for J.C. Crick on that shot. And the Apaches get the ball back. Down 1 here in quarter number 1. 13-12 with 51 seconds left. And at that little dead ball, Abby Smith checks back into the ball game for J.C. Crick. And the Apaches missed that. And Abby Smith is able to pull down the rebound. No, the ball is still going around. Carson Yakel has the ball, but that is a... Oh, she was able to call a timeout. And it looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we will stay right here. First quarter is almost over. 36 seconds left in quarter number 1. Like I have been saying, it's very fast-paced so far. A lot of defense, a lot of sloppy play and passes, a lot of turnovers so far here in quarter number 1. That's mainly because of the full court pressure on both teams. Both teams have been having very active hands on both sides of the ball to deflect passes that have gone into the middle. But the Indians have had a lot of success breaking the full court pressure inside the middle to Mia Katie. And then when they've been getting a lot of their shots in the middle of the paint also with Mia Katie and J.C. Crick. So as long as they get that ball in the middle of that zone, that's how you break a zone. You got to go inside to the middle and then kick out for the open shooters or people cutting down on the baseline. So see if they can continue to do that. Ball gets inbound to Kaya Jones, over to Abby Smith, and see if they can break this. And again, once again, to Mia Katie in the middle. That's the easiest way to break it. Let's move it up a little bit and get it inside. Mia Katie outside the wing to Abby Smith. Back up top to Carson Yakel. Moving the ball around the outside a little bit. And Mia Katie down on the baseline. Shoots the jumper and off the mark on that one. And we have 5 seconds left in quarter number. A full court pass. Up, and she is not able to get it. Almost a made shot at the buzzer for Kiera Wilson. But after quarter number 1, the Indians do lead 13-12. And we will be right back after this short break. And we are back to Friedenberger Court. Getting ready to start second quarter action here in varsity girls basketball. Lady Indians versus the Lady Apaches of Wabash High School. The Indians lead 13-12 after quarter number 1, and the Apaches will start with the ball quarter number 2. They get the ball inside to Kiara Wilson, and Carson Yackel gets the steal. She's on the fast break. She takes it herself up and in for Carson Yackel. Great play there for the layup on the fast break. You don't have to beat a full court pressure if you get steals and easy buckets in the fast break. Good move there, but Carson Yackel almost comes back and gets the block. She got bit up the dribble by Elizabeth Mattern. Tried to get the block from behind, but hit her in the arm. So, number 4, Elizabeth Mattern, will be at the line for the Apaches, shooting 2. She misses the first free throw. And it looks like number 23, JC Crick, will check back into the game for Carson Yackel. I'm glad JC's okay. It did look like she was kind of had a slight limp, hitching her giddy up on the way out. But she's back in and fine. And the second free throw is no good. Mia Katie with the rebound, out and running now. She drives all the way inside to the lane, back out to Abby Smith, and they will reset. And JC Crick traveling. Another turnover for the Indians right there. The Apaches will bring the ball up. Look, Brooklyn Westendorf has a couple of nice moves in there, but it's not able to finish at the rim. JC Crick is on the outlet. Across the court to Abby Smith. Mia Katie down in the corner. Good defense here by the Apaches. It looked like they were going to have an open shot, but the Apaches quickly. Oh, Abby Smith does take it. Just a little bit short on the deep three-pointer attempt. And the Apaches will take a 3. And Elizabeth Mattern hits the 3 to tie up the game at 15. And that is a bad pass. Oh, luckily they were saving. Abby Smith wide open for 3, and she hits the 3. Nice shot from Abby Smith right there. A little bit fortunate. It was almost a turnover there, but Mia Katie was able to pick it up and swing it over to the corner for Abby Smith for the 3. Indians take an 18-15 lead. Apaches seem very stagnant on the ball right now, and they were. Coach is not happy, so that is an Apaches timeout here. A 30-second timeout, so we'll stay right here. You all can probably hear the coach for the Apaches yelling. Not very happy with the offense and the defense on that last possession. No moving. Everyone just standing still on the offensive possession for the Apaches. Coaches hate to see that. You get your best action when everyone's moving and cutting. If you're standing around, it's solo ball, and one person has to try to make a shot by themselves, and in high school that is very difficult. But we are coming out of the timeout now, with the Apaches having the ball right at the half-court line. Almost a throwaway right there. And Kaya Jones almost was able to get the ball, but it was a double dribble, the ref says, on the Apaches, so the Indians do get the ball. JC Crick will bring the ball up for the Indians. Great cut by Abby Smith there down on the corner, and she just misses an easy shot, but that was a great play. And a bad pass trying to get it down low for the Apaches. Turnover, Indians ball. Once again, with the full court pressure, J.C. Crick now is trapped on the sideline, but Kaya Jones comes into the perfect spot. She gets around the defender for an easy layup, just misses it, gets her own rebound, and puts it back in. Way to stay with it, Kaya Jones. Missed her own shot, but got her own rebound and put it right back up and in for the 2-point shot. The Indians take, I believe, is their largest lead of the night, a 5-point lead, 20-15. And a great deflection by J.C. Crick right there. Still Apache's ball. Elbow floater right there for number 4. Oh, and she comes back with the steal. She is a wide open layup, and she puts it back in. She missed the floater, but then came back from behind and stole it from Kaya Jones. Was able to put it in. Great play. Elizabeth Mattern. Indians are able to get the ball across. Mia Katie out on the wing. Kaya Jones fakes a 3, takes it into the lane, and that is a charge on Kaya Jones. It took a second for the officials to call it, but I believe they did make the right call. Kaya Jones did go down with her shoulder into the chest of, that was Linda Cortez for the Apaches. So another Indians turnover. And a great hands right there, but the Indians are not able to come up with the ball. That is a traveling. Oh, that was on Brooklyn Westendorf. And Megan Stanley for the Indians checks back into the ball game for number 33, Kate Ramey. Not a great pass there for J.C. Crick, but the Indians were able to keep possession. It bounced off the foot of an Apache player. Lucky break right there for the Indians. Little 3-man weave right there at the top of the key. Mia Katie outside to Abby Smith, who's wide open for 3. And off the iron, and Megan Stanley's not able to pull in the rebound. Looked like she kind of had to take it from Kaya Jones there. Didn't know she was behind her. But either way, Apache's ball now. And number 21, Riley Yoakum, checks back into the game for the Apaches, along with number 13, Jade Stumbo. And Elizabeth Mattern's wide open for 3. She's been on fire so far. She's had the last 8 points for the Apaches. The ballgame is now tied up 20-20 in quarter number 2. Inside, wide open, Megan Stanley for the layup, and she puts it in. That's a great way to beat and break the full court pressure right there. Almost a steal by Megan Stanley, but Riley Yoakum was able to get the ball off the ground and put it up and in for 2. Back to a tie game. Nice play by Mia Katie right there. She takes it up at the wing just inside the arc and puts up in a nice jumper for 2. Back and forth game here so far at Friedenberger Court. Some good defense and some timely baskets here going back and forth. Indians have taken 2 5-point leads, but the Apaches have come back to tie it both times. Now a 2-point lead for the Indians. And a wild shot there from number 13, Jade Stumbo. Mia Katie with the rebound. She's pushing up court, down into the lane by herself, all the way to the bucket, and for two! Mia Katie says, I'm going to do this by myself. No need for any teammates on this play, and she takes it all the way down through the defense, up and in for two. And Riley Yoakum just stumbles right there, trying to get around the corner. And she loses the ball out of bounds. Linda Cortez back into the game for the Apaches. On the court for your Indians is Kaya Jones, JC Crick, Megan Stanley, Abby Smith, and Mia Katie. They are able to break that, and that is a foul. Going for the steal, Riley Yoakum just runs into JC Crick, and that is a foul on the Apaches. I believe one more foul and they will be shooting free throws. No, actually. Yes, I believe they were talking about the 1-and-1 right there. One more foul on the Apaches and the Wildcats will be shooting, not the Wildcats, I apologize. The Indians will be shooting free throws. And that ball is off of the Apaches, Indians ball. Coach Laura Friday yelling out the offensive play here for the Indians. The officials are getting together here to talk about something. Don't know what it was. Maybe the possession arrow here. Coach for the Apaches is not very happy about the call. That's Matt Stone. But the ball stays with the Indians. Megan Stanley open in the middle, gets blocked. Good block right there from number 13, Jade Stumbo. Linda Cortez with the wild pass across court. And out of bounds off the Apaches. Brooklyn Westendorf checks back into the game for Jade Stumbo. The Indians will have the ball with 1 minute and 4 seconds left until halftime. They're able to get the ball across, and JC Crick gets fouled as immediately as they do. So that is foul number 4 on the Apaches. Sorry, I was reading the board wrong. That's foul number 4 on the Apaches. So there will not be a 1-and-1 here. Mia Katie outside to JC Crick. She gets the fake into the lane. That nice mid-range jump shot she has. But oh, it's in and out. She loves that pump fake right inside the three-point line for the mid-range, and that is her game. But this one just in and out. Down on the baseline, Elizabeth Mattern with the fake down to the baseline. She gets another wide open layup. At least 10 points here for Mattern in the first half. Great first half for her. Apaches are only down 2 so far. See if the Indians can get one more bucket before the half. And there's 5 seconds. Mia Katie for 3. And off the rim. And that is how the first half ends. They had a look. Mia Katie had an open look for 3. She's just unable to put it in. And the Indians will go into the locker room at halftime with a 2-point lead. What a first half. Very defensive-minded first half. Very aggressive on both sides defensively. Very active hands. A lot of deflections and turnovers for both teams. But Elizabeth Mattern for the Apaches put up at least 10 points here in the first half, so great start for her. And then JC Crick and Mia Katie both had about 6 or 8 points each. So a couple of good offensive performances, but this was very defensive-focused first half, like I said, with the turnover. So the Indians will have to clean that up if they want to blow this game open and not have to worry about a stressful ending to this one. Well, we are at the half at Friedenberger Court. The Indians are up 26-24. And we will be back with the second half action in about 8 minutes or so. So we will be right back. And we are back. Welcome back to Friedenberger Court, Mississinewa High School. The second half is almost underway here. At the end of the first half, the Indians went into the locker room with a 26-24 score. Like I have been saying, it's a very defensive turnover battle here for both teams. So the Indians really need to clean up their turnovers. Just too many turnovers there. They definitely had chances to blow the lead open, but just were not able to do it with turnovers. So let's see what they have here to start the second half. And we are about underway. And the Apaches bring the ball in for the second half, and we are underway in half number 2. Same starting lineup out there for the Indians. And that ball goes out of bounds off the Apaches. Indians get the ball. Carson Yakel, J.C. Crick, Abby Smith, Mia Katie, and Kate Ramey. Like I said, the same starting 5 for the Indians. Once again, full court pressure. Carson Yakel has the ball. Gets it inside to Mia Katie. Kate Ramey's wide open for a layup. She hesitates for a second, which I don't understand why, because that made her miss it. She hesitated and let the defender come to her before she decided to shoot, and she missed it. But she comes right back and gets a nice deflection to stop their offense right there. The Apaches keep the ball, but Kate Ramey does a great job stopping that one. And the ball barely gets inbounds. Elizabeth Mattern starts the second half and gets fouled on driving to the basket. She has been very aggressive so far today. And the first one for Elizabeth Mattern is up and in. Mattern is a junior and leading the team in minutes and points per game, right about 13 points per game. So I believe, if my count is correct, she's right at that mark at 12. One under. Technically it's 12 and a half, so she's right at that mark at 12 so far in this game. And a bad pass from Kaya Jones, but Carson's able to keep it, but that is a 10-second violation. No, never mind. The Indians were able to call a timeout, so catch a break right there for the Indians, but they have to call a timeout to get the ball across half court. Coach is never happy about that, but we'll take a full timeout here, and I'll be right back. And we are back. Like I said, lucky break for the Indians to be able to get that timeout before the backcourt violation was called. So we will try again. Carson Yakel will inbound the balls yet again to Kaya Jones. This time she gets a good pass to Carson Yakel inside to Mia Katie, but the ball was tipped and thrown away. And then that ball was thrown away. J.C. Crick is on the fast break, a one-man fast break. Inside with the Euro step up and almost in, but she gets fouled on the shot. So she'll take a trip to the free throw line for 2. And the first one is up and in, nothing but net. She's got a very nice stroke for a freshman. Like I said, freshman Carson Yakel and J.C. Crick will be here for the next 4 years, and the Lady Indians are looking solid here for the next couple of years to go. Not a very old team. Obviously, you have players like Mia Katie, Kate Ramey, and Abby Smith who are seniors. Abby Smith is actually a junior, but what a play right there. Riley Yoakum. Riley Yoakum takes it up and in, gets fouled for the and one. The Apaches take their first lead of the ball game, 28-27, and she's looking to make it a 2-point game, and she does with the old-fashioned 3-point play right there for Riley Yoakum. Apaches take their lead, and the Indians almost throw it away, but the ball does go off of Riley Yoakum, so the Indians get to keep it side out for them. Inbounds to Carson Yackel. Abby Smith wide open. And off the back rim. J.C. Crick with the offensive rebound. Puts it back up. Misses. Mia Katie is able to save the ball. Back out to Abby Smith. Down in the corner. She's a little bit trapped, but she's able to get the ball back out to Mia Katie and reset. That is just not a good pass at all. Kaya Jones has done that twice in the last minute of the game. Once to Carson Yackel before the timeout, and then just now she was passing the ball at the feet of her teammates. And there's nothing the teammates can do there to get that ball. Need to work on their passing here. But Mia Katie's able to jump in front and get the steal. And up and under, but she misses the layup. J.C. Crick almost gets another steal on that. Linda Cortez up and under. Oh, what a block from J.C. Crick, but the Apaches get the offensive rebound, puts it up and in, but she travels before she does. Great defensive possession right there for the Indians. J.C. Crick with a huge block on the big center, Linda Cortez. Up to Abby Smith. She's got an open lane, decides to take it herself and pass it back out to Yackel, which is probably a smart idea. J.C. Crick out to Mia Katie. Mia Katie is frustrated. She's like, can I just get a basket to drop? Off the rim, ball goes above the backboard and touches the stanchion up there, so that is an out-of-bounds, not a turnover, just a bad shot there for the Indians, and Mia Katie almost gets another steal. Riley Yoakum up and under for the layup, misses it, but gets fouled from behind, I believe, by J.C. Crick. And yep, J.C. Crick pushes her in the back for the foul. And Riley Yoakum will be back at the line for two. And the first one is good. Second one off the front rim. J.C. Crick pulls down the board. Mia Katie pulls it across half-court line. And the Indians will look to set up an offense and get back on the board. They have not scored in a couple minutes or so. Carson Yackel picks up her dribble and almost is not able to be bailed out there. Not a lot of moving here from the Indians. One person dribbling and no moving other than that, and that does not lead to great offense. But Mia Katie almost gets that one to roll. She is having a rough shooting night. Nothing able to fall for her. Great pass by Riley Yoakum, but the ball has to get thrown back out, and almost a turnover, but the Apaches do settle down and will reset up their offense. And a steal from Mia Katie. Oh, but it gets stolen right back, and that's a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Indians. Great play, great defense right there from J.C. Crick and Mia Katie. .33, Kate Ramey checks back into the ball game for the Indians. See if Mia Katie can get that one to go, and she can't. She is frustrated. I'm looking at Coach Friday on the sideline. All she can do is smile. She knows she has a great player in Mia Katie and just not able to buy a bucket tonight. Everyone has those nights where it's just off. But the Indians are still easily in this game. They just got to put a couple of stops together and a couple of baskets, and they're right back in the lead. Good hands there from Carson-Diego. She gets the steal. She decides to wait on some teammates. Passes to JC Crick. JC Crick goes up and under for the 2. Nice play. Freshman to freshman on the steal and the layup. Cut it down to 1 point. Good defense from Abby Smith right there, and the Indians get the ball off the Apache miss and push it back up, trying to take the lead. Not a great pass from Yekel. JC is not able to save the ball. So another turnover for the Indians, and right as I say that, Kaya Jones checks back into the game for Carson Yekel. Linda Cortez up and under for the layup. Not able to make that one. She gets her own rebound and is fouled on the putback. Indians have not been a great defensive rebounding team so far today. So Linda Cortez will go to the line for 2, looking to extend their 1-point lead. And she misses the first one. And airballs the second one. Haven't seen that a whole lot, but it happens every once in a while. An airball on the free throw attempt. So the Indians don't even have a chance to rebound that one. They just have to take it right out of bounds. And once again, have to deal with this full court pressure and active defense from the Apaches. They're able to get it across. Mia Katie down to the corner. Out up top to Kaya Jones. Kate Ramey was wide open for a second. They missed her. Mia Katie back out on the wing. Kaya Jones for the 3, misses it. Kate Ramey with a big offensive rebound, back out to Kaya Jones. And Abby Smith for 3, off the mark again. And the Apaches pull down the rebound. Mia Katie gets the steal. All by herself, out to JC Crick for the mid-range jump shot. Got partially blocked, I believe. And this time the Apaches are able to get the ball up past half court and set up their offense. Linda Cortez drives baseline, puts it up, and gets fouled, so she'll go back to the line for 2 shots. Trying to redeem herself on these free throws. And that one is up and in. Apaches take a 2-point lead in quarter number 3. And the second one is no good. JC Crick takes the rebound and is pushing it all up by herself. And she turns it over. And she gets it right back. Oh, almost got it right back. Apaches that have the ball again. Mattern steps up for 3, misses it, and that ball goes right out of bounds. Indians ball. 2 minutes left in quarter number 3. Oh, Abby just lost that ball right out of her hands, just slipped, and all Coach Friday can do is smile and shake her head. Not been a great game so far for turnovers for the Indians here. And a steal by Mia Katie up and under for the 2-point shot. Great steal from Mia Katie right there to tie the ball game up. And JC Crick gets the steal. She's all by herself for the layup. And she puts it in for the 2-point Indian lead. There are the stops that I was talking about that the Indians needed and some easy baskets to get the lead back. Active hands, great defense. And a bad pass from the Apaches, and somebody is hurt. JC Crick went down, hit her elbow on the court, but she's back up and she's fine. But the Apaches keep the ball. JC Crick with the deflection back out of bounds. Still Apaches ball. And Brooklyn travels. Indians basketball trying to take and expand this lead. They were down 2, now they are up 2 after a couple of really nice baskets and good defensive possessions. Able to get the ball across, and JC is fouled. Indians ball on the baseline with 38 seconds left in quarter number 3. Out up top to Mia Katie, back to Abby Smith, wide open for the 3. And off the back iron. Megan Stanley with the offensive rebound, out to Mia Katie for 3. And she misses it, but Megan was fouled down on the baseline after that offensive rebound. So that ball goes to the Indians after the foul. Abby Smith takes the ball out. And a bad pass, but Megan Stanley is able to save it. Mia Katie, 25 seconds left. And Mia Katie thought the official was on her team. Passed it straight to her, but as we all know, the officials do not play for one particular team. So she steps out of the way, and the ball goes right out of bounds. And I know some of you are thinking, yes, sometimes the officials feel like they play for teams, but they do not. But on that play, Mia Katie gets the rebound. We're out and running. Abby Smith for 3, but off the back iron again. Not able to get the rebound. Ball gets pushed ahead. Abby Smith gets the steal. Kaya Jones, 3 seconds left. JC Crick up and gets fouled and hits the 3. Sorry, it's not a 3-pointer. But JC Crick somehow in the middle of 2 defenders gets the ball up at the buzzer, hits the shot, and gets fouled. The officials are talking. And they are counting the basket and a foul. So JC Crick, right at the buzzer, gets a chance for an and 1 to go into the 4th quarter tied for their largest lead of the game if she can hit this free throw. What a play. Abby Smith missed the 3-pointer. The Apache got the rebound, passed it out because somebody was wide open on their end of the court, but it was a bad pass. Abby Smith gets the steal, passes it to JC Crick with 3 seconds left, and JC Crick makes a play. Gets pancaked between 2 defenders and somehow is able to throw it up and get the shot to go in and the foul. I think they're talking about how many seconds to put back on the clock here. And they're putting 0.2 seconds back on the clock. Nothing really for the Apaches to do. I think at one point they did scientifically prove that in order to touch the ball, it has to have at least 0.3 seconds on the clock to shoot an actual shot. So J.C. Crook will be at the free throw line to shoot one after the fantastic play. But before we do that, Carson Yako is going to check back into the ball game for the final 0.2 seconds of the third quarter. And she hits the free throw for the three-point play. Apaches bring the ball in, and that is the end of the third quarter. What a phenomenal ending to the third quarter. At one point, the Indians were down 31-29, and they go on a 7-0 run at the end of the third to take a 36-31 lead going into the fourth. And we will be right back for the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we are back for the fourth quarter, and the Apaches get the ball in, are able to score immediately. So it is now a three-point game here at the start of the fourth quarter. Indians are able to get the ball across. Wide open, J.C. Crick, but she traveling. Another turnover, but Coach Friday's telling them to get pushed up and get a nice full-court press, but they are able to break it very easily. Mia Katie driving to the baseline, puts up a shot, misses it, and Megan Stanley gets fouled on the offensive rebound. So that is foul number 5 here in the second half for the Apaches. 5 fouls on both teams, a couple more for each, and they'll be in the bonus. Mia Katie wide open inside, and she cannot get anything to fall. She can't buy a basket right now. Linda Cortez, on the other hand, can, because that is a wide open layup, no defense whatsoever, and the Apaches take another lead. Take a 1-point lead. J.C. Crick is able to beat the press up to Mia Katie, back out to Kaya Jones, and they will reset up the offense. And Mia Katie does a little jump stop travel situation there, and that is another turnover for the Indians. And that's another steal for the Indians. J.C. Crick into the middle, up and under for the layup. Kind of a fading away layup, but Carson Yakel's able to grab the offensive rebound, put it back up, and gets fouled. So Carson will go to the line for 2 shots. And she swishes the first free throw. To tie the ball game up at 37. Trying to hit this second free throw to take a 1-point lead for the Indians. And she misses it, so it remains a tie ball game. Great steal there from Carson Yeagle. Active hand. JC Crick up ahead by herself. She gets fouled going to the basket. Runs up into the stands, but JC Crick they're actually calling that not a shooting foul, which is probably the right call there. So Carson Yeagle will inbound the ball under the basket for the Indians. No, they actually do call it a shooting foul, so JC Crick is at the line for 2 shots. 1-and-1, misses the front end of a 1-and-1, and that ball is a jump ball on the rebound, possession arrow to the Indians. So the Indians are in the bonus, 1-and-1 for the rest of the game here. Inside, Mia Katie again cannot buy a shot. Apaches are able to get down to the rebound and push it up past half court. Great hands there from Mia Katie. Not been able to score very much from Mia Katie, but she has definitely had some great defensive plays, some steals, deflections, so she's still making an impact on this game, whether she can score or not. Kaya Jones gets the steal. Carson Yeagle wide open. She doesn't see her. She does see her. Carson Yeagle for the layup to take a 2-point lead. Great pass there from Kaya Jones to get the steal and then to see Carson Yeagle wide open under the basket. And the Apaches throw it away on the next possession. So the Indians have a chance to extend their lead. A couple of good defensive stops here. Like I've been saying, all they need is some stops and trying to get into the flow of their offense to get some easy baskets. Kaya Jones wide open for the 3. And off the front rim, Apaches Matt Trend comes down with the rebound. And I believe Carson Yeagle was called for the push there for the foul. Madden is trapped down there in the corner, and the Apaches have to take a timeout. Second timeout here for the Wabash Apaches. The Indians hold a 39-37 lead here in the fourth quarter. 5 minutes left in the game. Very back and forth here in the second half. A couple of nice runs from both teams to go back and forth on the scoreboard. The last one by the Indians, and they lead by 2 here in the fourth quarter. And we will see who can finish this game stronger than the other. Good defense on both sides. And it will be Apache's ball down here on the near corner. They get the ball in. Again, pass it down into the corner, but Linda Cortez is able to drive to the baseline and put up a shot, but she misses it. Mia Katie gets the rebound. Up ahead to Carson Yeagle. That's unfortunate. Mia Katie looked Carson Yeagle in the eye, and Carson Yeagle, for some reason, turned away right as Mia Katie was throwing the ball, so that is a turnover for the Indians. They had a wide-open layup to push it to a 4-point game. Not able to do it. The Apaches get, almost a great pass, but good hands there from Mia Katie to hit that out of bounds. The Apaches get the ball back in. And J.C. Crick is called for the bump and the foul. So I believe that is now a 1-and-1 bonus for both teams. Yep, the Apaches are now in the bonus, 1-and-1. So both teams on every foul will be shooting free throws for the rest of the game. 4.5 minutes, so that is a lot of time to rack up some easy points if people can hit their free throws. Apaches get 2 offensive rebounds on the missed free throw and get fouled again. The Indians have not been very good at defensive rebounding here of late, and that is leading to some easy opportunities for the Apaches. 2 offensive rebounds right there on a missed free throw, and now they get to shoot free throws again. Linda Cortez swishes that one. She's definitely had an adventure at the free throw line so far today. Couple of makes, an air ball, couple of just plain misses, but she's able to make that one. Off the back iron on that one, and Mia Katie does come down with the rebound. Gets tipped out of her hands, but she's able to regain. Abby Smith up to Carson Yackel. J.C. Crick and travels again, getting into the middle. Another steal. Megan Stanley this time. Mia Katie takes it in. Oh, she kind of slipped. Luckily, she doesn't look like she hurt herself too bad. Abby Smith wide open for the 3. In and out. Indians cannot buy a 3-point basket right now. They are up 1. 4 minutes left in the game. Matron takes it wide open into the lane, but she misses a bunny. Indians get a break on that one. J.C. Crick now with the rebound, takes it up. Carson Yackel. Indians got really lucky. She has not missed many of those all game. Indians just buying their time, passing around the edge here. And that's a steal for Mattern. Gets it up ahead to Riley Yoakum, who misses another layup. A bunny up this time to Megan Stanley for the wide open layup, and she hits it. What a turn of events right there. A couple of easy layups for the Apaches. They do not take advantage, and the Indians do to take a 3-point lead with 3 minutes left in the game. Great passing from the Apaches other than that last one. Very unfortunate. A better pass would have had a wide open layup just over the outstretched arms, and the Indians get the ball. Mia Katie up ahead by herself. She goes up and under for the layup. Not able to buy that one either. She doesn't get fouled. Apaches are able to get the ball across, but a foul on Carson Yackel. So like I said, the Apaches will now shoot free throws for every foul for the rest of the game, just like the Indians will if they get fouled. And the first one from Mattern goes in. She has about 13 points so far, so she's had a great game. And the second one is up and in to cut it to a 1-point game. 2.5 minutes left in the game. The Indians cling on to a 1-point lead. And that ball gets tipped out of bounds by what looked like an Apache player, but the official does not say so, and gives it to the Apaches. They're saying Mia Katie touched the ball last. It's not what it looked like from up here, but obviously they have the best view. And a wide open layup, and one for the Apaches. What a play. What a turn of events. What looked like should have been out off the Apaches turns out to an Apaches attempt at an and one to take a 2-point lead. Unfortunate series of events right there for the Indians. And the free throw is missed, but Mia Katie does have a lane violation. She jumped into the lane too early. So she will get another attempt at the free throw. And this time puts it in. So again, errors on the Indians leading to buckets for the Apaches. And the Apaches now have a 2-point lead. And that is a bad pass from J.C. Crick. Really nobody there. Apaches get the ball, but they make some bad passes, and Carson Yakel gets the steal. Jump ball called. I believe the possession arrow is towards the Apaches, so they do keep possession. All right, after the Mississinewa Indians timeout, the Apaches do have possession down on the baseline. The Apaches are holding on to a 2-point lead. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the ball game. They get the ball into Mattern on the corner. She drives in and just kind of stumbles over. And a turnover. J.C. Crick now advances the ball up to Mia Katie. Inside to J.C. Crick in the middle. Mia Katie wide open for three, but like I said, she cannot buy a shot. Carson Yakel with a huge offensive rebound and a foul put back. Great rebound from Carson Yakel. That is a big-time rebound at a big-time moment in this game. Now all she has to do is hit some free throws to tie this game back up. And she misses the first free throw. She misses both free throws, but Megan Stanley's able to get the offensive rebound, and they're able to set up their offense. Mia Katie looks to shoot. If she was feeling it, she would shoot that shot, but she's not been able to buy a bucket today, so she hesitated. Now she does decide to shoot and misses it again, in and out. But Carson Yakel with another huge rebound. And we are able to call a timeout. Carson Yakel has come up huge with these last two possessions on the offensive rebounds. But, man, back to Mia Katie. She has just not been able to buy anything tonight. All of her shots have been pretty open, too. There's nothing been really contested. Just not her night. A minute and 20 seconds left in this game. I believe the Apaches are in the double bonus as of now, so they'll be shooting probably 2 free throws every foul. The Indians will get a 1-and-1 after every foul. But the Indians, after the offensive rebound and timeout, take the ball out on the baseline under their own basket. Up top to J.C. Crick, who catches a great pass inside the lane, and she puts it up and in for the bucket. Tie ball game. Great pass from freshman to freshman, Yackel to Crick, and that looked like a travel, but it was not, and she makes an errant pass. She being Brooklyn Westendorf. It's the second time where she's kind of had the ball in the middle there and just turns and kind of passes it without looking where she's passing, and the ball goes right out of bounds. So the Indians have the ball, able to take a lead here, and they get fouled. Mia Katie gets fouled before getting the ball across, so Mia Katie will go to the line for a 1-and-1 free throws here. This is where you have to take advantage. And Mia misses the front end, so it's still a tie ball game. Apaches are pushing the ball up. And that is a blocking foul, it looks like. From my point of view, it did look like Riley Yoakum pushed off Megan Stanley. But the officials call a blocking foul. So Riley Yoakum will get 2 shots here for the Apaches, trying to take a 2-point lead. We are now under a minute left to go in the game. It's a 2-shot foul, so. And she makes the first one. But she misses the second. Mia Katie's able to get the rebound. She pushes it ahead. Oh, and that ball gets tipped and stolen. And it gets stolen right back by Carson Yackel. JC Crick on the outside. Up and under for the layup. And she gets fouled going up. What a defensive show right now. Back and forth. Bad passes and steals. And the latest one from the Indians, JC Crick is at the line for 2 shots. She hits both. They'll take a 1-point lead here with 40 seconds left in the ball game. This game is coming down to the wire, and it's very exciting. JC Crick at the line for 2. First one up and in, no problem. Tie ball game. Second one will give them a 1-point lead if she's able to connect. And she is. The Indians have a 1-point lead. 41 seconds left in the ball game. The Apaches do get the ball in. No pressure here. Once they get across, now they're in their face. Pressured the ball. Carson Yackel very pressuring Mattern right now because she's been their leading scorer. Inside pass for Mattern. What a pass! Number 12, Kiera Wilson with a great finish on that great pass. The Indians are down by 2. Megan Stanley up and under for the layup! Mia Katie with the fantastic unselfish play for Megan Stanley. The Indians have a 1-point lead. 7 seconds left. Oh my goodness. This game is so back and forth and crazy. On the one end, the Apaches had a fantastic drive to the middle. Mattern drops it off to Kiera Wilson for the layup to take a 1-point lead with about 20 seconds left in the game. On the other end, Mia Katie somehow gets away from the defenders, pushes up the floor, drops it off to Megan Stanley, who then lays it up for a 1-point game. And the Apaches have to call a timeout. It is Apaches ball. 6.4 seconds left in the game. Both teams are in the double bonus. So if you're an Indians player right now, you cannot foul anybody. Obviously, you can't not play defense, so you have to play defense without fouling. It's a lot easier said than done up here from the booth. But you have to play defense without fouling because any foul right now gives the Apaches 2 shots. And that will give them the victory if they're able to hit both shots. So the Apaches are coming out of the timeout. They have possession. The Indians hold on to a 1-point lead, 6.4 seconds left in the game. It cannot get any closer than this. We are in for a treat here for this last possession. Looks like the Indians have Abby Smith, J.C. Crick, Carson Yackel, Mia Cady, and Megan Stanley on the floor. Abby Smith will guard the inbounds pass. Looking for an open down the lane, and it's no! Brooklyn Westendorf catches the ball, but her foot is on the out-of-bounds line when she does. Very huge break for the Indians. 5 seconds left, and the Indians have to get the ball in and make free throws. They will be fouled right away. Mia Cady gets the ball. They are not fouled for some reason. And the Indians win! I am just confused right now why the Apaches did not attempt to foul at all. There was still a chance to win that game, or at least tie it. All they had to do was foul and hope for free throw misses, which both teams had missed free throws plenty in the game. So I do not know why they attempted to foul, but at the end of the day, the Indians are able to pull off a very thriller win here tonight at Friedenberger Court. 47-46 is your final. Some huge plays at the end from Mia Cady, Megan Stanley, and J.C. Crick. What a game. Thriller at Friedenberger Court tonight on Veterans Day. The Indians pull off the win. Thank you guys so much for joining us. My name is Derek Gowan. Thank you to TribeTV and all of you at home. Enjoy. I just want to say, I just want to point out, if you guys want to tune in tomorrow night, the Indians football team will be traveling to Middlebury, Indiana to face Northridge in the regional championship for 4A football. The Indians have only won one regional championship in the history, so they're looking to get their second regional championship in school history. So tune into that game, ihsaatv.org. TribeTV will have the coverage for you starting about 6:45 p.m. tomorrow night. So tune into that. But as we say goodbye, the Indians pull off a thriller win, 47-46. Thank you again for joining us. Stay safe and have a great night.